And when we serve the national interest, the nation's interest, then other micro units, micro decision-making units' interest will be served. Growing agriculture and national interest will serve a number of purposes. It will bring in the much needed foreign exchange. It will allow us to engage our laborers into meaningful and rewarding enterprises. It will draw in and attract idle, fertile land into productive use, thus benefiting the owners of land to get maximum return. It will provide a source of livelihood for the rural dwellers. It will assist us in meeting our food and nutritional security objective. Ladies and gentlemen, as we expand agriculture, we must ensure that we continue to grow our market, so that farmers are able to get market signals and thus respond to those signals and expand the production. However, expansion of market for primary commodity are limited. We can either enter new geographical space. If you've read today's newspaper, you see that we're trying to export kava to China. So you can expand the market for primary commodity by entering into new geographical space, so we can get new people who are not consuming that particular commodity to consume that particular commodity. We can get new age groups, so we can move down. For kava, I don't think we would want to move down in age-wise. But we can do that for various other commodities, nutritional commodities, fruits. And we can get others to substitute, so we can expand the market of primary commodity by getting others to substitute this particular commodity for the existing commodity that they are consuming. For example, if they are consuming imported avocados, we say that you consume our avocado. If they are consuming something similar, we can say this is a close substitute, consume these which is locally grown or produced here. But again, there are limits to all this in terms of growing the market via these three ways. So the next step is to expand market, is to develop products. So from commodities, from primary commodities, fresh produce, you develop products. So when you develop product, you are able to then get in people to, new people to consume this product who may not like to consume the primary commodity. So in this way, it solves the issue of perishability. Agricultural fresh produce is perishable in nature, but when you develop a product out of a commodity, you deal with the issue of, a lot of people talk about agricultural fresh produce is perishable. So, the moment you convert a commodity into a product, you are able to solve that particular issue. It improves shelf life, so you can keep it longer, and in that way you can, over time, deal with food security issue, because if you can store it, improve the shelf life, and every point in time you can consume that, so it helps you meet your food security. And then when you are able to develop a product out of a commodity, helps you in transportation. It's easier to transport a finished product than a fresh produce, a commodity. Transforming a commodity into a product also gives you an opportunity to increase your profit margin vis-a-vis the particular commodity. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of the above are possible, and added to these, you are also able to boost up the problems that arises out of biosecurity. So, when you are exporting primary commodity, fresh produce, the rules in biosecurity, phytosanitary issues comes in, and that becomes a hindrance to exporting of primary fresh produce. So when you convert it into a product, then biosecurity becomes pretty much a non-issue. So all these are is done, or all these are achieved if you are able to convert your commodities into a particular product. So there is that PG has a strategic advantage in this area in terms of producing primary products. I think we need to now move to a new level, take this entire agriculture sector to a new level in terms of evaluating, processing, product development. Now, so then in this way, you're also able to give the particular signal. As I said, we have shifted our entire paradigm of agriculture expansion from inducing farmers via subsidies, annual subsidies, to where we induce farmers to produce and expand by giving them market signals saying that market is not an issue, market won't be an issue. So, ladies and gentlemen, developing products is one of the best ways to address these problems, and I wish to applaud AMA and also food processors, and I don't know whether they're here, for establishing processing plant sometime back last year or early this year. We launched the canned pineapple product from food processors to again give the market signal to the farmer that you don't need to worry about where you're going to sell your pineapple to. So today we are here to at AMA Agricultural Marketing Authority premises to launch 2 new products from pineapple and cocoa, and this will be a major boost to incentivize local pineapple and cocoa farmers to raise productivity, expand production, as they no longer have to worry whether they will be able to get the produce out and whether someone will be able to buy all the produce, because the single most concern or worry of a farmer is that 6 months of investment, resources and time that gone into, will the farmer be able to sell that particular produce and liquidate those resources that went into cash. So by developing a product, this issue of market is no longer there. The market will be provided by AMA in this case, where AMA will be buying their particular product. Ladies and gentlemen, papaya, pineapple and papaya are 2 common fruits in Fiji, and over the years have experienced consistent increase in production. The production of cocoa increased from around 3,000 metric ton in 2018 to around 4,000 metric ton in 2019. On the other hand, production of pineapple increased from 6,000 metric ton in 2018 to 7,000 metric ton in 2019. So with this increased production, we don't want farmers to feel at a particular point in time that, look, I think we better put a stop cap in expansion or scale down because we're not able to get rid of produce. So ladies and gentlemen, pineapple, both pineapple and papaya is quite widely grown in Fiji, and our climatic conditions are quite conducive to getting more land under production. So we thank Agro Marketing Authority and also food processors for continuously expanding and processing and evaluating our primary commodities into products so that we can expand and grow the market, get new people, new generation, and also push this product into new geographical space. So I also challenge our food technologists, while I thank them for developing this product and passing the technology to Agro Marketing Authority, I want to challenge them to develop more products and get it to the private sector food processors, our own food processor, or Agri Marketing Authority, whoever, at no cost to them, and go and convert this commodity into products and create and grow the market for farmers. And I urge our farmers and others to read this market signal, take my word and say that we will continuously research, develop technologies, and develop new products, and not to worry about market. Concentrate on the core business, and your core business is be an agriculture entrepreneur in producing the primary product. We'll come and take the product and convert it to commodity product.